Half ounce bomb leading down, 12 QM1. Is there any other hook? Little stop there, and that's for bread and for meat. Then we've got a little 9-foot light carp feeder on the Free Spirit range, little maggot feeder there running, and I've got 2 stops here. So with the stops, if I want to, I can push them further up the line to make a longer hook length if we feel the need. Still fishing 0.16 on it because it gives me half a chance with the carp in here. They are big carp. Okay, and I got 2 pole rigs, which I'm honestly not really expecting to catch on, but you've got to put them up in case. It's all short work. There's no long work in here today. So just to here, I'm going to put corn. I got a 4x14 rube, bolt down the fish over that with 0.18 hook length. If you hook one, you've got to get it out. They're big fish. And then 2+3 meat just off the edge of the shelf there, in about 4.5–5 foot of water. Again, a 4x14 rube. Show you the rigs. Rig. And then come down. And as I say, it's just a standard. There we are. Just a nice little bulk. 2 positive droppers, 9s there I think. That's the one for corn. 0.18, size 2, Tubertini 175. As I say, if you hook one, you've got to get it out. A little bit lighter in front on the meat. We've gone 0.16, 16 hook length. Little bulk there of 8s, 9s actually, little bulk of 9s. A couple of 10 droppers, a little bit, and a 16 911.
So the plan today is try and catch a carp really. We're going to start on bombing bread. We're going to chuck it 15 to sort of 14 meters there off the island. We're in the deeper water, see if we can find one there, and then we're going to fan those chucks out to our right slightly, not too far, not I don't like encroaching into sort of next pegs or anything, but we'll certainly be searching the peg, looking not just for bites but liners, looking for any sign of fish over the next hour. And if that don't work, we're chucking a maggot feeder out, just trying to catch a small fish. But whilst we're chucking the maggot feeder out, we'll probably only have 2 chucks on that sort of over 20 minutes. So obviously we didn't get anything on the bread. An hour's passed, we're going out on the maggot feeder, and whilst that's out there, I'll be looking to prime a little meat line. I've got some punched 8mm meat, and I'll just be pinging like 2 or 3 pieces, that is all, at about 25 meters. And then we'll put a smaller lead on this, on the other bomb rod, take off that ½ ounce bomb, put on like a 10-gram one, and we'll try and we'll plop over that meat and just see if we can catch one there. The team's doing okay at the moment. Where I think we're joint third, but there's quite a few teams who could end up second and third. I think there's three teams sort of vying for second and third, or the dreaded fourth place, of course, which isn't paid out. First is already done for, to be honest, which is Dan's team. They fished really well. I don't think they'll mind me saying they've drawn well. Today you got Dan on my section, two pegs to my right on the epicenter, and opposite is his teammate Mark on the other side of the lake, right on the same ball of fish. So no one's going to beat those two today. So it's all about just trying to get some section points. Now, normally, if I had a peg like this in a league like this, where we know how hard it is, if you're not on the sort of the main stall of where the carp is, I would be fishing for silvers. The only reason I'm not fishing for silvers is I know for a fact there are two pegs to me right as well. Um, there was a silver league match on here yesterday, and this section that I'm in was won from my peg with only £5 of silvers, and they've been bashed up yesterday. So I don't really fancy that. Might be pressure off if we land this anyway, and I don't have to worry about those silvers. We did put out that maggot feeder to try and find an odd silver, um, if all else failed as well. Might not need it if we land this. It's been a tough league, to be honest, up and down. I think I've only filmed like 3 out of 6 because it's been very cruel at times. The last round on Hawthorns, I would always fancy myself to do quite well on a snake lake, and I've only had 2 carp, and ridden much to film when it's like that, really. Um, but this was the last one in the series, so I wanted to film it and sort of see how the team did overall. But yeah, it's been one of those. It's been nice fishing, but difficult, very difficult. Good bunch though, good league. That's handy. That's first chuck over that ping meat line as well. We haven't put that much in. I expect we put in about 10 pieces altogether. That was it. Yeah, incredibly difficult day again. I'm very lucky really to just find a couple of fish willing to come along to that little bit of meat I've been pinging in. Three is more than is way more than I thought I was going to catch. I have to be honest. I always thought I was going to be good for one. I'd winkle one out, um, but three in basically in three casts. I've had to wait sort of 10 minutes for them before it could go round. But yeah, unbelievable. Just pinging that little bit of meat. Just they just seem to like that. But I have heard further up the section that one of the competitors I'm looking to beat, which is young Luke, he's only got a skimmer, and both pegs to my left are blanking. It's only really Squires sat out there who's catching fish, from what I've heard. Don't think anybody else in the section's had a carp, so yeah, doing all right. Make that 4 and 4 chucks. So once again, beautiful weather we're out in, isn't it? Gotta love the British weather. This feels another good fish as well. Lovely little rod that. I love my little free spirit rod. That's a free spirit 10 foot. Um, yeah, great rods. Use it all the time. Really, really soft. And you can see I got that rod coupled with a Daiwa reel. Is there any other really? Daiwa are best on the reels, aren't they? Pretty coloured fish down here. Very, very orange. A lot of koi's.
Four. What's happened up there? Do you know? Eh? Squires have hammered it with about £100 on the waggler and meat out here.
Yeah, he's just
Hopperton's opposite has caught the same, but nobody else has caught at all. I had four in about 40 minutes earlier in the match, and just pinging a little bit of meat, dropping a little lead on it after about an hour that was. And I've tried bread everywhere, couldn't catch any. Done that on me, had four. The fifth put in, had a funny bite, lifted it up and foul it, didn't come off, and I never had another liner since. They've caught here, but only them two. Not worried about them. Luke up there, who I got to beat. I think he's only had a skimmer.
they're all very quiet.
I think he's only had a skimmer. As soon as Dom's had a